NBC 10 breaking news.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Lena Tillett. We have a breaking update on an armed robbery in Center City involving an AR-style rifle. Philadelphia police are speaking right now. Let's listen in.
Officers responded to 1,500 locusts for a report of a robbery. We have 3 adult male victims that were hanging out on the sidewalk. They were talking to each other. A dark gray Honda Accord pulled up. 3 males exited that vehicle dressed in all black with black face masks and gloves. 2 of them were armed with handguns. 1 male was armed with an AR-style long gun. They forced 1 male down onto the ground, point a gun. Another male they struck in the face with a firearm. All 3 males were robbed of what we were told at this time is electronics, some cash, wallets, and jewelry. The suspects fled in that vehicle southbound on 15th Street from Locust Street. We were able to get some video out there. I know there is some video that's out there right now. We were able to obtain that video as well as some other video, and we believe we recovered that vehicle, which was stolen out of Cheltenham Township on August 19th. We did recover that vehicle within the confines of Philadelphia. We are going to be investigating that and seeing what we can obtain from that vehicle after that search warrant is executed on that vehicle. We don't at this time have any information on any similar robberies that match this. We do not know whether or not these people were targeted. However, we do know that the vehicle was in that area for approximately 3 hours prior to this robbery. It was driving around, it was parked up in that area, and then it did rob these 3 adult males. So at this time, we don't have anything else that's linked to this similar pattern or a similar style of robbery, and we do not know whether or not the victims are going to be targeted at this time. With that, if you have any questions.
The video. The 3 men that were.
Correct. At this time, we only have those 3 victims. Correct.
The video shows one man one of the victims on his knees. Where are the other 2? And did it happen at the same time, or was it in a matter of minutes?
So it happened in a matter of minutes. They exited the vehicle. 2 of them, I believe, went over to the other 2 victims, and then the 1 male with the long gun style forced the other male down onto the ground, and then they all got into that vehicle and they all fled. There was, we believe, a driver inside of that vehicle that didn't exit, so we believe that there were at least 4 people that were inside of that vehicle.
Just to clarify, so the 2 of them go over and are robbing 2 victims, and then another is robbing the man who you see in the video.
Correct.
That's all kind of happening around the same time. So it's not like one happened, they didn't all happen like 5-10 minutes apart.
No, they all happened at the same location at the same time. Correct. So at this time, it appears that all of them did know each other, the 3 victims. However, 2 of them are live outside of the city, in different areas outside the city. 1 of them lives inside of Philadelphia.
What did they take?
Almost.
What did they take? Cell phones?
So they took cell phones, they took jewelry, watches, bracelets, wallets, and other various items.
Captain, 2 questions. Is there an increased statutory charge or an offense because of the gravity of the weapon used? And then secondly, your reaction to that sort of firepower in the commission of a robbery?
So, I mean, it's always concerning any type of robbery involving a firearm, especially when you have a high-powered style firearm, is always concerning. As far as the up charges, I'd have to get back to you on that. I'm not sure if there's an additional charge on top of that, besides the violation of the Firearms Act to begin with.
One quick question. I know it's based on, so we're sure that they were dumping guns. They weren't like necessarily play guns or toy guns or anything like that.
That's something we would have to investigate further later on. Yeah. At this time, we're treating it as though they're all firearms.
When was the gun? When was the vehicle recovered, and what part of the city was it recovered?
So I don't want to get into exactly where it was recovered from, but it was recovered around 1 a.m. this morning. And it was inside of Philadelphia. It was recovered, yes. So we're looking at additional video out there, seeing if we can obtain any additional video, as well as any evidence that we can get from the vehicle itself.
Any pattern of seeing more of these type of assault-type rifles out on the streets, in relation to armed robberies?
No. No, I mean, again, this is, it's not something that we're seeing a lot of. It's not fitting with any patterns that we have right now. Yes? So as far as the ages, we have a 35-year-old male, a 27-year-old male, and a 36-year-old male. And as far as the injuries, we're still working on that right now. The victim was transported over to the hospital, so we're following up with that victim to find out exactly what the injuries were from that victim. But it does not appear to be anything life-threatening at this time. Any further questions?
Thanks, Captain.
All right, thank you.
All right, you've been listening to Philadelphia Police Captain Anthony Gennard describing an armed robbery that has gone viral on social media. You're looking at that video in part because of the weapon used in the robbery, an AR-style rifle. So police say that this happened early Sunday morning around 3 a.m. 3 male suspects got out of a vehicle that you see in the middle of the street there, wearing masks, armed with 2 handguns and an AR-style rifle. They robbed 3 adult male victims, taking electronics, cash, wallets, and jewelry. Police say it appears that they staked out this area, that they were in the area before they ultimately robbed those 3 men. So it's unclear if they knew them, if they were targets. Police said that they have recovered the vehicle involved here, which was stolen out of Cheltenham Township. They did so early this morning. They wouldn't say where that vehicle was recovered because that's part of the investigation. So we are following up on this. A lot of people very concerned seeing this brazen robbery with, of course, an AR-style rifle in addition to the 2 handguns. We're going to have much more on this story coming up on NBC 10 News at 4. See you then.